One for you. Pardon me? I can't hear what you're saying. Oh yeah, you were talking about it. Was it too hot? We are going to go outside. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember you said that it was going to be outdoors.
I just started.
So I wonder if she'll go inside during the He's still waiting on it.
Yeah, it's going.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to our service this afternoon. All of you who are here with us and all of you watching online right now and later. We appreciate you so much. We're going to stand now and sing our opening song together, Prayer of the Child of Love. And it's on the front of your book.
All right, come on up.
Your kingdom come, your holy will be wholly done. Spirit, source of love, you flow through me, your loving child, eternally. In every way, amen. Every day I will pray again. Father, Mother, God, your kingdom come, your holy will be holy. Spirit, source of love, you flow through me, your loving child, eternally. Everywhere, let love be there.
That sounded like a full-on choir. Thank you, Barbara, for your harmony. So let us close our eyes and drop our shoulders and begin to relax. We'll just lay down all of the busyness of the day as we come together this afternoon in peace. Let's take 2 deep breaths together, and on the out breath, just let all of the stress that you might be holding, just let it flow right out. Let's breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. We bring our full attention to the one divine presence, universal substance, the God of your heart. We live, move, and have our being in pure spirit. And we know that we experience this pure love, this goodness, to the degree that we accept it, believe it, and feel it. In truth, our only life, every aspect of our being is loving spirit. And so we open to the flow of this love through us into worldly expression by tuning our thought to the highest frequencies of joy and creativity, of gratitude, of peace and light. And we open our hearts and minds to divine guidance and inspiration. To express and extend the fullness of this unlimited, unconditional love to ourselves and to each other. We affirm that all is well, and together we say, and so it is. Thank you. And now we're going to see what wonderful music Corey has planned for us. Let's give him a warm welcome.
Thank you. Here's a new one. It's called Surrender to the Miracle. Slow down, time to ground. Rest now in your center as you enter in to yourself again. Let go into that flow, releasing every stress, setting worry free. so peacefully. Now realigning, redefining, really falling to the feeling, the frequency. You remember the infinite. You've always been the eternal. You are forever, the light within. All you're seeing, possibilities, endless river. So wonderful, so beautiful. Surrender to the miracle. Here now, where all things abound, where every true desire as a tapestry woven perfectly by unseen hand, each golden strand forms a radiant life so blessed, all flowing free so easily. Now reconnecting, recollecting, really falling to the feeling, the frequency. Remember the infinite. You've always been the eternal. You are forever, the light within. All you're seeing, possibilities, endless river. So wonderful, so beautiful. Surrender to the miracle. Here and now, just allow, release control, and free your soul. All is one, and already done. Just let love choose. Surrender to the miracle, the feeling, the frequency. You remember the infinite. You've always been the eternal. You are forever, the love within. All your being, boundless unities, endless giver. So wonderful, so beautiful. Surrender to the miracle. So wonderful, so beautiful. Surrender to
So we're going to sing another song together. So if you'll get your books out again and turn to page 25, it's in Every One of Us. And then we'll greet each other after the song, so you can remain standing.
It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart, open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart, open up all your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing how. It's in every one of us now, right now.
And you can greet your neighbor with love.
Oh, Rose is locked out.
Rose.
Yeah, someone's letting her in.
She did.
Okay.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. Rose will be joining us shortly here. So now is the time in our service when we introduce our speaker, and I'm so happy to introduce our wonderful Reverend Sue Quinn. I'm always interested in what she has in store for us too, and I believe there are index cards involved. Do you want to hand those to me too? Let's give Sue a warm welcome.
All the details here. So welcome. In case you don't know, today is June 25th, 2023. And some fun facts. We're at 180 days into 2023. It's been 6 months since Christmas 2022. And we're 4 days past the summer solstice, the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. Also, today just so happens to be the fellowship for today, potluck, which is interesting because it seems like I forget the last Sunday of the month, bring food, Sue Quinn. And I did bring food today, so that will be absolutely fabulous, yeah. Today we'd also planned for an outdoor service, and clearly we're not outdoors because of the potential, hopefully, for rain, but you know, it would have been cool to be outside. At some point I know we'll do that in the future. So today I'm hoping to focus, can you hear? Okay? A little bit louder? Okay. And my daughter's in the front, and she's probably like, I know that voice, and I don't know if I want to hear it, but it's okay. We're going to talk about miracles, and I need to say thank you to Corey. Before the start of the service last week, he came up and said, what's your talk going to be about? And that song just is a perfect segue into how we're going to be today, what we're going to. We're also going to talk about embodied spirituality, and we're going to do an experiential activity that I hope that you're all up for today, which means movement, not extreme aerobics or whatever that is on TV, that thing where they jump from things. Can't remember what that's called. Ninja. It's not Ninja Warrior time. Unless that's something you'd like to do. I don't know how effective that would be. So I think today we're going to start with a definition of what a miracle is. And as we know, Google provides you with so many search engines, it's hard to know what exactly to look up. But I settled on this definition. A miracle is a surprising and welcome event that's not explicable by natural or scientific laws, highly improbable, or an extraordinary event. Consider that for a moment. Right now, I just want you to think about your day today, your Sunday, or this past week, and consider many miracles, big miracles, something that may have occurred for you, with you, to you. And I wanted to share a couple of miracles that I had this past week. I think it was Tuesday night. I was outside on my deck, and it was the gloaming, the time between day and night. And I looked in the very back of my yard, and there alighting was the first firefly that I had seen of the season. And I got to tell you, that touched my heart because my mom, who just died, loved fireflies. And I just knew this is her energy speaking to me and her light. Another miracle, probably less profound and more comical, I think, is the fact that I've had my son's cat for the past 4 months, which some of you have probably heard about. And this cat has special needs, and I do mean special needs. The cat is dressed in a onesie like you might see on a baby every single day to keep it from licking its belly. So also, come April, it's supposed to have this medication. Well, my daughter's over checking on things to monitor, is mom taking care of the cat, what's going on? We got a bad rash. So I'm thinking, fellowship, help me heal this. But we needed to go with medical science at that point in time. So my daughter comes over, and then there's the carrier for the cat. And if you've had a cat, it's not exactly the best experience for them. So we get the cat in there, then the head pops out. Then the head pops out again. It was really quite comical. Take her into the vet, and they check her out. You can imagine the growling and the hissing that's come about. And there's medicine for her. So there's a topical powder for her that has to be put on 2 times a day, which is poisonous, thereby having to have the onesie put on immediately afterwards. And then there's the pill. And I know Mary has had cats, and Carolyn, we've had a cat before, and giving a cat a pill is like holding Jell-O. And I'm thinking, I'm going to give this cat a pill. Do some research. It turns out that they have feline pill pockets, which I didn't know. And I thought, she's a trickster. She could have this, but then spit it out. So she's on my bed, convalescing. I bring her room service. I bring the pill to her, encased. Lickety-split. She had that yesterday and today, so we're 2 down. We've got 3 more to go. So hopefully this will continue as a miraculous event with this silly cat. Well, that's another interesting point too. The cat is like a cow, white and black, and her name is Moo. That's the name that my son has chosen for her. But my favorite boy name just happens to be Kevin, and the next pet I have is going to be named Kevin. I call her Kevin unbeknownst to my son. And through this, these little things, these many things that come about, what I've found over time, the 60 years as a human on this earth, is that what is ordinary, the day-to-day awakening, can become so extraordinary. The sun as it slants in the morning, the moon as it rises, just absolutely incredible things that happen. In researching this talk for today, I came upon a quote from Albert Einstein, and I think I mentioned this to Corey too. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Significant food for thought in our day-to-day, minute to minute. As humans, we are vessels that God in spirit and light move through us. This allows us to be present and to be part of a community. Next topic, moving into embodied spirituality, which sounds kind of like Ghostbusters, but it's not Ghostbusters. So this has been described as a lived experience of spirituality that is grounded in the body. As we become more present with our lives, and as Richard talked about last week, being in the moment in time and letting go of the past because it's not there, and not jumping into the future because we're not there yet, it allows you so much more to experience. We can come out of our minds and the busyness of our minds and the whole squirreling away and be present for all the sensations. Like I said, Richard, Bill, and many of our speakers have talked about the impact of our pasts on our current lives. And I recall a statement about feelings have an expiration date. And I think it's true, even though feelings might go all over, you're here, there, you're everywhere. They come and go, and knowing that you'll move into a different space is so important to think of. In thinking about this, some may have experienced historical trauma, and these events occurred, and perhaps at the time you weren't able to process them for whatever reason. There's a psychiatrist who really has become the guru of trauma, which has been the flavor of the month in mental health over the past probably 10 years. And he talks about your body as being a storehouse of trauma. In the book, The Body Keeps the Score. It's a good book if you're ever interested in that. In my work as a child clinician, a lot of what we do is with the littles, the 0 to 7, who are not quite as guarded as the older, and it's what I call the sense of knowing, or the shift in the relationship, and I just got chills down my back when you know that there's an element of trust and a huge part of the relationship that's going to allow for change to come about. It's a beautiful thing to experience and to see, and we can have that each and every day in our relationship with the earth, with each other, with the universe. This spiritual embodiment allows you to become more visceral, use your intuition more, and engage in more deeply felt sensations. Now that I have everybody's attention, we're going to move into our activity. And I'm going to try not to be an instructor. So what I want you to do first is to relax in your seats. Feel your feet touching earth. And if you feel so, close your eyes. Consider everyone is entitled to miracles. And then quietly come back to the room after that wonderful motorcycle just went by. So what's going to happen next is Mary's going to pass out some index cards, and I believe that you probably have a pencil. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to divide up into groups of 3, and I'm going to ask you to walk around. And when you walk around, I want you to be present in the moment. You do have permission to talk. The instructor is giving you permission to talk during this. See what you see. Hear what you hear. Be in the moment. Feel what you feel. Touch what you touch. Taste if you want to have a taste of the potluck ahead of time. So I'm going to let you guys go do that, and then we're going to come back together as a group in about 5 minutes. And if you're willing to, we'll share some of everyone's experience.
This is a 3 thing where y'all have to go together?
Yes, as a group.
But who?
You pick. Do you want me to do numbers? You're a 1?
I meant, do people have to agree what they're experiencing as a group?
No, you write down your own and then share what did you see.
Okay, I don't understand.
It's to allow you to walk and to be present when you walk and to see what you see, to honor other people's sight. Go all around here. Go outside. I think it's okay because it's not raining right now. Do you want to go with Corey? No. Yeah. How about if we go this way, away from everybody else? Out the window. I see the wind blowing. I smell the HVAC unit. I think that's okay to talk about. The wood feels cool. I hear again the HVAC unit. I see lots and lots of books. You want to join our group, miss?
Got room for 1 more? You're having a group list?
Do you remember Carolyn, my daughter?
I met your daughter when you graduated, and that's the only time. Oh, no, a party was. Oh,
So
yes,
go
yeah.
ahead and you're looking
Nice to see you.
around
Nice
to
to
see
see
what
you.
you see. Just focusing on what's here and what's present right now. Hear what you hear. Smell what you smell. As you walk along, go around, and you can move to other areas and share with each other. Was that unclear? Too out there? What? Was that too unclear down there? Was that okay? Okay.
I guess in angularity out there as well as in between.
It smells a lot different out here than it does inside, people. Notice that
It does.
and what it means to you and how the smell is. Oh, lots of sounds out here too. Many sounds. along? You know what to do? Good, 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 good. Thank you.
Because Barb Seiler texted me about it. I wanted to know if it was raining outside.
Go outside too. It's so different outside. In the front or the back? Do you want me to go with you? What? Oh, I forgot. Okay.
That's, if anything, he probably needs spirit.
It's because that door's open.
Lots of little celebrations all throughout this space. Celebrations of people, celebrations of ideas.
No, it looks like it was a bird's nest at one point.
Yeah.
Right over there.
You see miracles better than I do.
I know. It's like and the wind.
Heavy
rain.
I'm having trouble. I have certain things that I see that I look for.
See if something speaks to you out here, Miss Rose. Does anything speak to you?
Look at that little area over there. It's cute.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Let's just balance there. Of course you'd say that.
A Subaru.
A Subaru.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Aunt Sherry's watching.
Oh, interesting.
It's cool out there. And breezy.
Getting everybody.
Yes, yeah, I wondered how the herding was going to go.
Good.
Okay.
Now you see it now. Oh yeah, that's coming. It's coming.
When you're ready,
Okay.
come on back in.
All right.
Whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back. A wondrous event. Everyone followed directions. Thank you very much. Everybody came back and every... That's a good point. Does anyone want to share their discoveries, what they found watching, waiting, and wondering? Ferris Bueller's? Anyone? Anyone? Julia. Oh.
Jean and feel the wind blowing, it felt so good. The leaves blowing around, and you notice the yellow lilies along the building, and the stumps that are out there in a circle. And then we wandered into the library where we were looking at the different children's books in the library.
Was that wondrous? Potential for miracle? Maybe not by the Catholic Church, but what do you think?
Everything's a miracle.
You know, yes, yeah.
Oh, well, I would say when we went outside, or I was halfway outside, the air is heavy, finally, with the smell of water that wants to come down. Humidity, which is a good sign. And I also was going to say that when we came back inside and I was watching, I said, the Fellowship Forever Librarians were shelving, you know. And that just made me remember that I was a librarian. That was my job, even though I didn't do a lot of shelving, but at times I did. But that kind of was a nostalgic memory.
That comes.
Going away.
That is. That comes back around, doesn't it? Huh. And my sister is watching this, which is very rare. Hi, Sherry. And it's funny, she was a librarian at Western Michigan University in her spare time, in addition to whatever else happens during college days. So there's just so many things. There's a plethora of things for us to find, really, in the day-to-day. And I just want to encourage you to do that as you begin your day. What is? What you can open to. And like I said, and it says in A Course in Miracles, we are all entitled to miracles. Take your little index cards with you, laminate them, do what you want with them, just a reminder of what we did today. And I wanted to invite you, we're going to do just a brief meditation. It's more of a reading that I'm going to do. So now I do ask you, close your eyes if you're comfortable. Put your feet on the ground. We are centered here together. Take a breath in. Exhale. Once more, breathe in. Exhale. Relax into the openness of possibilities. We work so hard to fill our minds with knowledge, beliefs, data, stories about our world. We become human thinkings and lose our being in the busyness of how and why and the meaning of it all. We mask our awareness of the experience of it all. Peace remains in the stillness. In this place of peace, a different knowing plumbs the depth of limitless harmony and boundless open love. When you feel ready, absorb this love and peace and come back to this room. I say thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Sue. Page 35, our thoughts, our prayers. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Take charge of what you're saying. See a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer.
This is the time in our service when we pause to remember our abundance, the blessings in our lives. And we remind ourselves that we can choose lack or we can choose abundance. And so let's together choose to identify only with abundance and only with good. And let us together proclaim that as we give, spiritual substance flows to us. And let us give thanks that this abundance is flowing in ever-increasing volume to us individually and to our fellowship. And so as John comes around with the basket, each time you drop a donation into the basket, please know we thank you so much. And for those who donate online, just hold that gift in consciousness and feel our gratitude. And don't forget to drop your prayer cards in as well. Thank you, John. So now if you'll pull out your bulletin, I invite you to read with me the blessing of our tithes and offerings. The light of divine love shines eternally, blessing and multiplying our tithes and offerings. I joyously give, knowing I always have enough to share and to spare. Thank you so much for your generosity. And now I invite you to close your eyes once more and go within as we hold close in our hearts all those beautiful beings named in the basket this afternoon to be held up in prayer. We hold these beautiful individuals in our hearts. We hold the situations and conditions that we need to find resolution to, find clarity to. And we know that it is so. We know that all is well. That in truth, all those we pray for are healthy and whole. And in some place and time, this love and wholeness will light up their hearts. And the illness will pass. And the clarity will come. And together we say, and so it is, and so it is. We have another fellowship song to sing together. I'll let you find page 46 and stand if you would. We are here.
We are here to be truly helpful. We are here to be truly helpful. When this thought is held in mind, with the Spirit we're aligned. We are here to be truly helpful. We are here to realize our wonders. We are here to realize our wonders. There's a Christ in you and me, and in all humanity. We are here to realize our wonders. We are here to recognize the blessings. We are here to recognize the blessings. What we give, we will receive. What we dream, we can achieve. We are here to recognize the blessings. We are here to realize our wonders. We are here to help each other awaken. We've been sleeping for so long, so let's sing this little song. We are here to help each other awaken. Help the piano player awaken and sing the right words. That would be good too.
Yeah, following that's a little complicated.
So, Corey, how should we have sung that?
G.
The first three lines?
It's the first two down to the middle line, and then it goes back up to the second line.
That's why it's
And then
over
it jumps down to the bottom.
We sing the two verses of the first half and then the two verses of the last half. And now Corey's going to bless us with another song. Everyone be seated.
Now, this song has gone through several incarnations in the magical world of Corey music, but it's always been called Fascination. The feeling awakens deep inside me. That familiar fire in my heart. I am alive with fascination. The world is full of secret angels. I see them dancing in the street. Here in the real imagination. And here I stand in awe and wonder, in fascination. Yes, here I am, fascination. The feeling grows the more I wander in the awesome wonder of it all. I am aflame with curiosity. Oh, the way that all things work together just brings amazement to my mind. Here in this flow of synchronicity. And here I stand in awe and wonder, in fascination. Yes, here I am, fascination. Fascination. Yes, here I stand amidst this swirling universe, a whirling mind of man, in this mystery grand. The more I understand, the more I understand, there is no understand. The feeling burns within me always, the golden backdrop of my eye. I live a life of fascination. The world is made of endless miracles. You'll feel it if you open wide to the true magic of creation. And here I stand in awe and wonder, in fascination. Yes, here I am, and here I stand, and here I stand. Yes, here I am.
So much beautiful music in your heart, Corey. Thanks for sharing it with us.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much.
That really fit with Sue's talk.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's planned and sometimes it just happens. And it's a miracle. It's a music miracle. Right?
Sue said miracle and Einstein. Those are the two words that I got. And that's what happened.
There you go. Well, thank you everyone for being here this afternoon together. For me, being together on Sunday at 4 o'clock is my Sunday miracle. So thank you so much. Thank you to those watching online as well. And I just have, well, I want to say thank you also to Reverend Sue. And I think everyone in the fellowship here is probably leaning on the side of everything is a miracle with Albert Einstein. Because we can find it, you know, and that's one of our primary teachings. The Call It Good is finding that miracle in everything. But just beautiful, something beautiful to remember and remind us about. So thank you, Sue. And then we will have our peace circle, say our closing. closing blessing and head to the social hall for dinner.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin